I'm sorry. Good morning. Let's start our lesson today, lesson 6, which is talking about add and subtract decimals. How can we add and subtract the decimal numbers? Please, all of you, open your book, page 37, in order to start. Now, at the end of this lesson, you will be able to know how can we add and subtract multi-digit decimals. We have 2 decimals. We're gonna learn how to add them and how to subtract them. Now, here, let's remember what are the decimal numbers. The decimal numbers are like the numbers after the whole, like if you have that they are less than the whole numbers. So here, as you see, we have the place value chart. All of us know that if we have the place value, we have this part, we call it whole, and this part here, we call it for the decimals. This is here for the whole numbers, and this, the other part here, is for the decimal numbers. For the whole numbers, as you know before, you start from ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. Then you have the dot for the decimal point. The decimal point means I'm gonna know from the whole to the decimal numbers. And then we have tens, hundreds, and thousands. So this number here, if I want now to represent it in the place value chart, I will put 2 under the ones and 358 thousandths. Now, did you remember now what are the decimal numbers? Here, did you know, what did you remember now? What are the decimal numbers? Yeah, I got it. No, you have to say 2 and 358. And where is the last number located? It's located in thousands. So you have to say 2 and 358 thousandths. Okay, now let's start here. How can we add the decimal numbers? But before solving example number 1, I will give you an example from my mind in order to start. Here we have 7 and 258 thousandths. I want now to add it to 3 and 147 as an example, thousandths. We need now to solve them. We need now to add these 2 decimal numbers. What you have to do first? First of all, you must arrange the whole numbers under each other, the decimal numbers and the decimal point. So let's arrange it here. No, please, I want to explain first, then I will ask you to solve. Now, here what do we have? We have 7 and 258. So, first of all, don't forget, write the whole dot and the decimal numbers. Then 3 and 147. Write them under each other. This is the most important thing, that you must arrange the numbers under each other, the whole and the decimal numbers under each other. Then after that, 8 plus 7, it's 15. So 15. I will write the 5, the ones down, and the 1 up. 5 plus 4, 9 plus 1, 10. 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. Dot. 7 plus 3, 10. So the summation here is 10 and 405 hundredths. So here, in adding two decimal numbers, be careful, you're gonna now order them under each other. Then start to add. Got it? Okay. Now, open your book, page 37, unlock the problem. Amanda and 3 of her friends volunteered. 37. Amanda and 3 of her friends volunteer at the local animal shelter. One of their jobs is to weigh the puppies and kittens and chart their growth. Amanda's favorite puppy, its weight is 2 and 358 hundredths pound. If it's gained 1.8 pound, 1.8 tenths, how much does it weigh this month? So she weighed it in the last month. Its weight was 2 and 358 thousandths. Then the next month she weighed it. She found that it's gained 1 and 8 tenths. How much does it weigh this month? So what gonna we do? We're gonna add them. Now focus with me here. As I told you before, you have to what? To rearrange the numbers under each other. That the ones under the ones, the tenths, the hundredths, and the the tenths, the hundredths, and the thousandths. Then here, there's nothing to write. So what we add, we should write 0. Got it? Here, because 8, there's nothing under the 8, so we should write 0. 8 plus 0, it's 8. 5 plus 8, 13. Is it right? 3 plus 1, 4. And 2 plus 1, 3. So the final answer here is 3 and 438 thousandths. Okay. Now here we're going to add and subtract without estimation. Okay. Now, let's remember how to subtract now. Now, We have now two decimal numbers and we're gonna now subtract them. Like 6 and 251 minus 3 and 174. So here what do we have? 6 and 2, 5, 1 minus 3 and 1, 7, 4. So first of all, you need now to arrange the numbers under each other in order to start subtracting. Now, let's start subtracting. Now, as you know before, when you start subtracting, you must start from the ones. So 1 minus 4, can I? No. So I will take 1 from the 5, it comes 4, and the 1, it comes like 11. Then 11 minus 4, 7. Then 4 minus 7, can I? Can I? Yes, Bears, I'm talking with you. No. So I will take 1 from here, and this 4, it comes 14. Now 14 minus 7. 7, bravo. And 1 minus 1, 0. Right, the decimal point down, and 6 minus 3, 3. Bravo. So this is here how can we subtract decimal from decimal. Is it clear now? Okay. Yes. But when you ask yourself now, can I subtract 1 from 1? If yes, no need to take from 6. Yeah, if I can subtract, why do I ask for help? Sorry? Yes, let's see. I will give you another example. Okay? If we need to take from, it's from me, okay? Yeah. Now look at me here. If we have now whole number and we want now to subtract the whole number, like number 5, minus the decimals. What can we do? First of all, you have to write 5 and then write 2 and 1, 5, 7. This is the first step. The second step, I'm dealing with the whole and decimals. So because of that, I should add zeros. Then, after that, we now focus with me, please. I need to subtract 7 from 0. Can I? No. I will, this 0 now, go and ask her friend. Can you give me 1? She says no. Okay, I will ask my neighbor. The neighbor, can you give me? She also says no. Then I will say, okay, I will go to other city and take 1 from them. When we talk, yes, we found. So this 5 now, it comes 4. And the number that's gone to 5, it comes 10. Then after that, this number here, she still cannot subtract. Then she go, okay, because the tenths here now, like it has a value, it can be subtracted from it. So I will gonna ask her, yeah, she have a money like this. She has a money, so I will ask her now to give me. She says, okay, I will give you. So this 10, it's a 0, it comes 10, and the 10, it comes 9. Then the first number can be, this number can be subtracted. The second number can be subtracted, but the first one still no. So what can we do now? This 0 go to her friend to give her another one. So this one, after she gave her, she says she paid 10, 9, and this 0, it comes 10. Then after that, 10 minus 7, it's a 3. Yes, yeah, you count. 10 minus 7, 3. And then 9 minus 5, 4, bravo. 10 minus 1, 8. And don't forget the decimal point. And then 4 minus 2 equals 2. Bravo. So the final answer here is 2 and 843 thousandths. That's it? Yes. Sorry? Why we, sorry, Miss, can you repeat? Okay. We have tenths. Okay, what's the problem with it? Miss, your voice is not clear. Hala, you have tenths, hundredths, and thousandths. This is for decimals. This is like, because here we have like 0.1, 0.01, 0.001. This is like for the decimals. So here it's 1 times 10 to the power of negative 1, 1 times 10 to the power, or can say like it's 1 over 10, 1 over 100, and 1 over 1000. So that's why we call it tenths, because we have to cut parts less than the whole. Less than the whole. First, we cut 10 pieces. More than, it comes 100 pieces. And more, it comes 1000 pieces. Like so, tenths, hundredths, and thousands. Yes, in the decimal point, you have to start from tenths. Now, sorry? Yes, can you? Here you mean these zeros? Okay. You know, add them because I'm dealing with decimals. We need to add them. Okay, that's it. Okay, now let's now solve example number 1 here, page 38. There's a nickel. Its weight is 5 grams. And there's a hummingbird. Its weight is 136 grams. They ask you now to find the difference in grams between the mass of nickel and the mass of the hummingbird. So here, the mass of the nickel is 5, and the mass of the hummingbird is 1,836. So let's subtract 5 from 5 minus 31 and 836. As I told you, because I'm dealing with decimal, I should write the whole as a decimal. So here, okay, I will repeat. Because I'm dealing with decimal, I should write the whole as a decimal. Then now, as I told you, I cannot take from here. So if you have these zeros, remember this rule. Take 1 from the 5 to become 4. Then make this 0, 9, 9, 10. Okay? Grade 6. Here, I will repeat. If you deal with whole numbers, you're going to add 0. And remember that it's so easy. Just take 1 from here to become 4 and make the first 0, 9, the second 0, 9, and the third 0, 10. Yalla then. 10 minus 6, 4. 9 minus 3, 6. 9 minus 8, 1. And 4 minus 1, 3. So the difference of the weight in grams is 3 and 164 grams. Is it clear? Yeah. No. Let's do example number 2. Here we have 6.5 minus 1.97, and the answer should be added to 3 and 461. Now, as you know, remember now the order of operations. The first one, you have to perform or solve the numbers between the brackets. So now what do we have here? We have here 6.5 minus 1.97. Then here, how can we start first? Who can help me? Yes, Julie. So, yeah, so. So here it's gone. So 5, it comes here, and 0, it will be 10. Bravo. Then 10 minus 7. 3. And then 4 minus 9, it doesn't work. So what can we do? 5 and bravo, and 5 will be 14. Bravo. Then 14 minus 9. 5 decimal point. Bravo. So the answer here from subtracting 6.5 minus 1.97 is a 4.53. And the answer, or the answer here, we're gonna add it to 3 and 461. So let's now rewrite them under each other. 4 plus, but 5 with 3. Now, now let's start adding now. Here, as you see, up, how many decimals we have? Yes, so what can we do now? Shall we add 0 up? Yes, we must add 0 in order to add. Now, I want to ask you a question. If you add 0, it doesn't matter. No, you have to remember something, okay? If you are talking about decimals, like 0.25, if you add 0, or 2 zeros, or 3 zeros, they are the same. So in decimals, if you add a lot of zeros to the right, it doesn't matter. In the whole numbers, like here as an example, if you add 0 to the left, it doesn't matter. So in the whole numbers, if you added 0 to the left, it doesn't matter. And in the decimal numbers, if you added 0 to the right, it doesn't matter. Yeah, continue, please. 0 plus 1, 1. 3 plus 6, 9. 5 plus 4, 9. 4 plus 3, 7. So here the value of the expression is 7 and 991 thousandths. Yeah, alhamdulillah. Okay. Now here number 1. Who wants to help me? Yes, Jana. Here we have 3 and 42 minus 1.9. Let's start subtracting. Yeah, 2 minus 0 equals 2. Then 4 minus 9. No. Can we take 9 from 4? No. So what can we do? Bravo, that's it. 40 minus 9. 5. And 2 minus 1. Equal 1. So the answer here is 1.52. And here you need to subtract the hundredths first. As you see, we started from the right. Yes? I'm not asking to estimate. Do you want to estimate? Yeah. But don't. I know that you can estimate, so no need to estimate each lesson. Yes, if you need to estimate, okay, what you have to do, underline 3 and 1. Then, can 4 give a 3? No, it says 3. Can 9 give 1? Yes, so it comes like 3 minus 2, which is 1. So that's mean here, my answer is closed or near 1. That's it. Okay, now estimate, then find the sum or difference. Number 2. I will solve it here now. We have 3 numbers. Yeah, we have 2.3 plus 5.68, then 21. Then after that, now here, what you have to do first? Do you remember the associative property? Yeah, let's start now adding the first 2 numbers. Or shall we add them the 3 together? What did you prefer? Yeah, okay. Here, 2.3 plus 5.68. Yeah, who want to help me? Let's choose. Yeah. So here, yeah, let's start. Yeah, I'm waiting you. Okay. What should you add? Okay, but which you add 0. And then we put down 8. Bravo. 3 plus 6. 9. Dot. 2 plus. Yeah. And 2 plus 5. 7. Bravo. Then here. 7.98. I will add it to 21.047. So you should write them under each other. Bravo. Both of these zeros, because in the whole to the left it doesn't matter, and all the decimals to the right it doesn't matter. Then 0 plus 7, 9 plus 4, 8 plus 4, sorry, 12. 9 plus 1, 10. You go to the whole, yeah. Then continue. 7 plus 1, 8 plus 1, 9, and 0 plus 2, 2. So what's the value of the expression? Thousands. Bravo. Sorry? When we plus the 1? Okay. Now, did you understand? Okay. Now you have homework. Okay, page 41. And on Sunday, inshallah, we will solve more 2 or 3 examples. Then we're going to start a new lesson. Okay. Do you have any questions? يلا دياب. اوكي. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.